Hi, kids. This is, I think, number 7 for 31 Days of Horror for Halloween reviews each day. And all these movies are first-time watches for me. I really have to praise this one. This is a very good one. It kind of starts out like a extremely well filmed, and I'll get to that standard haunted house movie. Especially more of the modern feel, but really well filmed. So that really kind of propelled me on. And well, the story is an old fellow. It's obvious he feels a presence in his house, and he has a heart attack. His granddaughter inherits the house, and these are, I don't know if it's the famed Hollywood Hills or not, but it's obviously very California looking. I'm not sure where they filmed it, but because it's on a slope, and it's like, who the fuck would want to live in a house like that? I don't know, but of course things starts happening. It's kind of like a standard reaching out from the grave for justice type story, like The Changeling. I don't like it as much as Changeling, but this well, I'll get to that. As let's see, what's her name again? Alyssa, played by Trista Robinson, and she has her friend Steph, played by Hannah Race. Her boyfriend's name's Brandon. He's played by Paul Chirico. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. And there's a neighbor named David, played by Marshall Hall. But she starts digging into what's going on, and at one point, it's blatant, kind of late in the movie, but still feels like it, this other portion, which leads to the end, goes on a little bit longer than it needed to, but it changes into a different type of movie. It's still a haunted house movie. But that's sort of pushed aside for something kind of really fucked up. And I know it's going to be a spoiler, but I have to do a trigger warning. It does involve sexual violence. It's a bit distasteful, and I thought it really sort of changed the tone of the film, but I think that was the intent. But I went along with it. It's not exactly promoting it, but it's just a different movie at one point, and I kind of, appreciate that. Yeah, I just thought it went on way longer than it needed to. Uh, the interesting thing about this movie, I'd really like to talk about this is really well shot. Very creative camera movements and everything together. Almost all of it is perfect. This it was done at a certain budget that should look different than it does. Just the way they put it together elevated the look of it. I don't know what the budget is. I'm actually on the page. Do they usually put the budget on there? I can't remember. But yeah, this is quite an impressive movie. If you can get past, the trigger warning that I discussed. This was co-directed by Brian Avnet Bradley, and I'm assuming his brother Lawrence. Same surname. It was written by Brian. Brian directed the 2013 *Malignant* that I reviewed, a few Halloween days ago. This is not. I don't like this as much as *Malignant*, but I do like it, and this really kind of tells me that Brian and Lawrence, are people to watch. Look out for. Oh, and plus, I forgot to mention, this was a Horror Pack exclusive. I think it's the exclusive. Yep. And it's number. Can you read that? 41. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty decent movie. But yeah, I somewhat highly recommend it. Not as much as *Malignant*. I really like *Malignant*. Of course, I like haunted house stories, but I also like mad scientist movies. But yeah, two pretty good horror films in a row. Or I don't know if it's in a row for Avnet Bradley, but yeah, good stuff. Well, until next time, stay safe. Always have a good time.